Hello and thank you for joining us today. In this video, we will explore the intriguing Lost Gospel of Thomas, uncovering the hidden teachings of Jesus that have the potential to transform our understanding of spirituality and our connection to the divine. This topic is crucial for anyone seeking deeper knowledge and personal growth. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, so you never miss out on our enlightening content. Unlocking the Lost Secrets of Jesus, the Gospel of Thomas revealed. This 2,000-year-old lost gospel reveals the secret teachings of Jesus, hidden knowledge. For centuries, the true essence of Jesus' teachings has been shrouded in mystery, whispered among a select few, and hidden from the pages of history. But what if I told you that beyond the well-traveled path of mainstream religious doctrine lies a secret roadmap to divine wisdom, a pathway illuminated by Jesus himself but concealed from the many? In 1945, a discovery near Nag Hammadi, Egypt unearthed such a map, the Gospel of Thomas. This collection of cryptic sayings attributed to Jesus offers an intriguing glimpse into a profound spiritual journey that promises a direct encounter with the divine essence within us. This gospel, unlike any other, strips away the surface appearance of traditional religious practice, inviting us into an intimate dialogue with the divine. It challenges us to look beyond the material world to discover a kingdom not of land and decree, but of consciousness and light. The teachings of Jesus as presented in the Gospel of Thomas invite us to unlock the divine spark within. What secrets do these ancient sayings hold? And how can they transform the way that we understand our existence, our purpose, and our connection to the universe? The answers, long buried under the sands of time and the commands of emperors, hold the power to alter our perception of reality itself. By weaving together the threads of ancient wisdom with modern insights, we can discover a rich blend of spiritual understanding that goes beyond the limits of history and tradition. In this video, we'll explore how the secret sayings of Jesus challenge the foundations of established religious thought and open the door to a realm of endless possibilities. We'll uncover the buried and profound truth of how to pray the right way to manifest significant changes, as outlined by one of the leading experts in religion and the field of linking science with spirituality. We'll delve into the heart of Gnosticism, a belief system that celebrates the pursuit of direct knowledge of the divine and how it offers a unique lens through which to view our spiritual quest. Through the lens of the Lost Gospel of Thomas, we will rediscover the power of thought, the magic of belief, and the transformative potential of aligning our inner world with the divine matrix that surrounds us. By the end of this video, you will not only be introduced to a deeper understanding of the secret sayings of Jesus, but also be equipped with the knowledge to use these teachings to manifest your reality in a way you never thought possible. Let's unlock the mysteries hidden within these ancient texts and learn how to harness the power within ourselves for massive personal transformation. Hidden away for centuries, the discovery of this collection of ancient manuscripts offered a new lens through which to view early Christian mysticism. This was Gnosticism. Gnosticism, a term derived from the Greek word gnosis meaning knowledge, emphasizes personal spiritual enlightenment and direct experience of the divine, often referred to as God within. By promoting a personal connection with this divine essence, Gnosticism provides a distinctive path to spirituality, encouraging followers to seek truth beyond the material world in a way that affects our entire existence. The discovery of the Gospel of Thomas among the Nag Hammadi texts in 1945 shows us a distinct difference from what is considered to be official Christian texts. This compilation of Jesus' sayings highlighted a Christianity that valued personal enlightenment over established authority, leading to its exclusion from the Orthodox canon. This exclusion reveals that early Christians had a wide range of ideas, beliefs, and internal debates that were far broader than recognized. Because the gospel focused on a personal connection with the divine, it was different from the more organized way of understanding faith and salvation that the mainstream church was promoting. In this historical context, the Roman Emperor Constantine plays a crucial role. He was the first Roman emperor to convert to Christianity, and his reign marked a turning point for the religion. Before his time, Christianity was one of many religions practiced in the Roman Empire and often faced persecution. However, Constantine's conversion in the early 4th century and his subsequent support significantly elevated Christianity's status, leading to its recognition as a major religion within the empire. He influenced the conditions under which decisions were made regarding which books were included in the Bible and which were not. Constantine's most notable contribution to Christianity was his convening of the First Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. This council was created to address various theological disagreements that were deemed as threatening to Christian unity, including the nature of Jesus Christ's divinity. The council represented the first major effort to define Orthodox Christian belief according to their standards. When the Roman Empire started supporting Christianity, there was a system set up that favored certain religious texts and ideas. Because of this support, some writings like the Gospel of Thomas, which focused on finding spiritual truth through personal experience, didn't fit in with what they wanted in the Bible. The Church aimed to maintain a consistent set of beliefs and a clear leadership structure, and these more personal teachings were left out because they didn't match the Church's approach. Some modern scholars also consider the Gospel of Thomas as falsely attributed works. One source I found stated it this way: the Gospel of Thomas fails to describe any of Jesus' historic life and focuses instead on his words alone. This connection between hidden knowledge and salvation or spiritual enlightenment is characteristic of Gnostic groups of this era. While some skeptical scholars would like to include the Gospel of Thomas as one of 5 early Gospels describing the life, ministry, and statements of Jesus, there were and still are good reasons to exclude it from the reliable record. The general idea behind these secret teachings is that Jesus passed on hidden knowledge to those closest to him, which is a core concept in ancient Gnosticism. The Gospel of Thomas begins by stating, "These are the hidden sayings that the living Jesus spoke, and Thomas wrote down." One of these hidden pieces of knowledge is said to be that by making thought and emotion one, we have the power to pray in such a way that we create miracles of abundance, peace, and healing in our own lives. Greg Braden, a New York Times best-selling author known for his deep research in the religions of the world and for linking science and spirituality in a way that assists us in harnessing our power, speaks on this here. The Lost Gospel of Thomas is powerful because it is believed to be the actual words of Jesus as he was teaching those around him how to use the power of human emotion in their lives. I am going to share 2 of these images with you. We said earlier that to unleash the force of the divine matrix in our lives, first, we have to understand how it works, and science tells us how it works. Secondly, we must speak the language that the divine matrix recognizes, and science cannot tell us that. That comes from our past, from our culture, from our history, from those who have learned and used this language for thousands of years. So this is what we're doing right now. We're learning what did Jesus and what did the great masters say about this language, because it's the same whether you're talking Buddhist, Hindu, or Christian pre-Christian traditions. They're all telling us that there is a field of energy and that we have the language to use that field in this gospel. Let's look at a couple of the secret sayings of Jesus to dive a little deeper into what Greg Braden is saying here. Saying 48 and 106 of the secret sayings of Jesus from the Gospel of Thomas are very similar in nature. In saying 48, Jesus says, "If 2 make peace with one another in one and the same house, then they will say to the mountain, 'Move away,' and it will move away." In saying 106, Jesus says, "When you make the 2 into one, you will become sons of man, and when you say mountain, move away, it will move away." From Greg Braden's research of religions throughout the world, he explains in this clip what these sayings mean as they align with those other religious texts that he studied. Verse 106 states that when you make the 2, thought and emotion, one, the Gospel of Thomas is talking about thought and emotion. It's saying that when you make your thought and your emotion one, look at what happens. You will say to the mountain, "Mountain, move away," and the mountain will move away. It's saying that when you can marry your thought and your emotion into one single potent force, that is when you have the power to speak to the world. When you make the two one, what are they talking about? What are the two? Let's go back to our image, the two, thought and emotion. When the two become one in our hearts, we create the feelings in our bodies. When thought and emotion become one, let's go back to the Gospel of Thomas. Another verse now, this is verse 48. It says almost the same thing. This was so important that it was recorded at least 3 different times in the same Gospel. Look at what this says. If the two make peace with each other in this one house. When Jesus is talking about the house or the temple, what is he talking about? Precisely you. You are the house. You are the temple. He is conveying to us once more, in a completely different verse, the immense power of marrying thought and emotion. However, they have yet to reveal how this is achieved. Within the early Christian Bible, the Bible you possess today, there is a passage that many have heard: "Ask, and you shall receive." Have you encountered this before? Ask, and you shall receive. I know individuals who ask and ask and ask, yet nothing materializes, because the act of asking is not performed with the voice. The asking is not genuinely saying, "Please, please bring this into my existence." That is not the essence of asking. We must communicate with the field, the divine matrix, in the language that it recognizes. The field does not acknowledge our voice. It recognizes the power of our heart. Remember this morning, our heart generates feelings that create electrical and magnetic waves. That is the language the field acknowledges. Therefore, when you cultivate the feeling in your heart as if your prayer has already been answered, it generates the electrical and magnetic waves that attract that answer to you. Ask, and you shall receive. While we still have this passage within our current biblical text, specifically in the King James Version, John chapter 16 verses 23 to 24. What you possess is a condensed and edited version. The edited version states, "Whatsoever ye ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Hitherto have ye asked nothing in my name. Ask, and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full." This edited version is profoundly fascinating to me because they omitted 2 sentences that explain how to ask, during the 4th century when these edits took place. Would you be interested in seeing those 2 original sentences? Let's delve back into the original Aramaic and examine a new translation. This is the original Aramaic, and it reveals the retranslated version with the missing components. "All things that you ask straightly, directly from within my name, you will be given." It states, so far, you have not done this, because if we ask solely with our voice, we are not achieving this. Now, here is the crux of what was edited. These 2 powerful sentences that were lost. Ask without hidden motive and be surrounded by your answer. Be enveloped by what you desire, that your gladness may be full. It does not instruct us to merely speak a word. Rather, it instructs us to feel as if we are already surrounded by our answer. To feel as if it has already transpired. Be enveloped. If you desire the perfect relationship in your life, if you seek healing for your loved ones, feel the essence of what it would be like as if that has already occurred. Be enveloped by your desires, because that is when your thought and emotion unite. You envision the healing of your loved ones, and you feel the love attached to that thought. They become one, and that is the language this field acknowledges. Does that resonate with you? Are you following along? The secret sayings of Jesus align harmoniously with the theme of the relentless pursuit of truth and inner power. Let's explore some of these other sayings to discover how they correlate with what Greg Braden has just described. Saying number 3. Jesus states, "If those who lead you say, 'See, the kingdom is in the sky,' then the birds of the sky will precede you. If they say to you, 'It is in the sea,' then the fish will precede you. Rather, the kingdom is within you and outside of you." When you come to know yourselves, then you will be known, and you will realize that you are the children of the living Father. But if you do not come to know yourselves, you exist in poverty, and you are poverty. The kingdom we strive to seek in our external reality is neither above nor below, but rather within and all around us. This saying invites us to explore the possibility that enlightenment and the realization of our divine birthright do not stem from external sources, but from understanding ourselves and the innate connection we possess to what Greg refers to as the divine matrix. It is a call to uncover the wealth that lies within, for in self-discovery lies our true connection to our divinity and all that is rightfully ours. This underscores the concept of self-awareness and inner wisdom as pathways to experiencing the divine, rather than placing importance on external reflections of reality. We delve inward and pray with our thoughts and emotions, enveloping ourselves with those truths to manifest any alterations we desire in life. The kingdom that is created inwardly manifests itself externally. In saying 22, Jesus articulates, when you make the two one, and when you make the inside like the outside, and the outside like the inside, and the above like the below, then you will enter the kingdom. Much like what Greg Braden discussed in verses 48 and 106, this is the third time in the secret sayings of Jesus that the notion of making the two one is mentioned. It underscores the power of aligning our thoughts and emotions to create intentionally. The directive to make the inside like the outside and the outside like the inside is an invitation to remain faithful to the new thought and emotion until it becomes your lived experience. This saying reflects achieving a state of inner balance and harmony, where the divide between the inner self and the outer world dissolves, allowing external circumstances to mirror inner beliefs and values from a higher perspective. This concept aligns with intentional manifestation. In saying 24, it states, his disciples said to him, "Show us the place where you are, since it is necessary for us to seek it." He responded, "Whoever has ears, let him hear." There is light within a man of light, and he lights up the whole world. If he does not shine, there is darkness. This saying conveys that spiritual awakening is an inward journey, where the light within an individual's divine essence or consciousness has the potential to illuminate not just the self, but the entire world. As within, so without. Who we are internally is reflected in the world around us. Each of us possesses the power not only to light our path but also to dispel any shadows surrounding us. This resonates with what Greg Braden mentioned earlier regarding envisioning in your mind and feeling in your heart that a loved one has been healed. The call to those who can hear suggests that understanding and enlightenment are accessible to those prepared to recognize and cultivate this innermost light. In saying 27, Jesus proclaims, "If you do not abstain from this world, you will not find the kingdom." Simply put, we must journey inward to create the changes we desire, allowing the outer world to remain as it is while maintaining faith in our thought and feeling states as we align them. In saying 50, it states, "If they say to you, 'Where did you come from?' say to them, 'We came from the light, the place where the light came into being on its own accord.'" Here, we are guided to declare our origin from the light, a self-manifested, pure essence. This expresses a profound connection to a spiritual realm of enlightenment, highlighting our inherent bond with the divine that transcends the physical world. In saying 70, it states, "If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you." This saying aligns with what is conveyed in the current version of the Standard Bible in Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 19. "Today I have given you the choice between life and death, between blessings and curses. Now I call on heaven and earth to witness the choice you make. Oh, that you would choose life so that you and your descendants might live." This reveals the power of expressing our inner selves through the choices we make and the mindset and feelings we carry. What we express inwardly possesses the ability to save us or cause detriment in our lives. If you believe that circumstances are against you, that is what you will manifest. If you believe that you can turn inward and create thoughts and feelings that ensure the world works in your favor, that will be your reality. The power resides within your thoughts and feelings. This saying emphasizes the necessity of manifesting our inner truth and power for personal and spiritual salvation. In saying 77, Jesus states, "I am the light that is over all things. I am all. From me, all came forth, and to me, all attain. Split a piece of wood, I am there. Lift up the stone, and you will find me there." I am the light illustrates the divine essence that permeates all existence. From the splitting of wood to the lifting of stones, it reveals an intimate presence and connection to all aspects of the natural world. This suggests a universe infused with divinity, where the divine essence is present in all facets of the physical realm. All is one. Nothing is separate. There exists a profound interconnectedness among all things, even those elements that may appear challenging to recognize as embodying this divine essence. It speaks to the manifestation of spiritual truths in the everyday world, in everyone and in everything. The universe is continually providing you with what you believe and feel. It reflects the power you hold because it resides within you as well. There are a total of 114 of these secret sayings of Jesus within the Gospel of Thomas. If this information sparks your curiosity, I encourage you to explore them further and form your own interpretations. That being said, there is no doubt that these sayings prioritize introspection for wisdom and enlightenment over the traditional accounts of Jesus' life and teachings. This divine essence, according to Gnostic teachings, can be awakened through dedication to self-discovery and spiritual practices. In the mystical text of the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus is portrayed more as a teacher of wisdom rather than merely a savior. He does not adhere to the conventional narrative of his life but instead shares teachings that motivate individuals to think deeply and uncover truths. This perspective aligns with the Gnostic idea of learning about God directly through personal experience within the inner realms, with Jesus assisting people in discovering the divine aspect within themselves. The Gospel of Thomas offers a distinct interpretation of Jesus' message, presenting a path of self-exploration and connection to the divine energy that permeates all things, rather than adhering strictly to established religious doctrines. This mode of thought invites individuals to genuinely engage with his words, promoting a form of spiritual journey that continues to resonate with those willing to listen. Thank you for watching the video. We look forward to seeing you again in our future videos.